I'm live. I did hit the like and added your podcast there, Miss Charlotte, Night Star of the Werewolf with Alva Lenker. So I wanted to go ahead and do this quick JAS number 20. Uh, I'm a little bit of a numerologist. Numerologist. I have to say it very slowly, otherwise I don't get it right. Um, I do realize I have 10 special edition JASs. As you know, JAS is my acronym for Just Another Stream. This is also Just Another Stream number 20. So it's just a standard stream. You know, the special edition ones are a little bit more detailed, a little bit more talked about. Uh, these regular ones are just things I like to put out there real quick, so you folks know what's going on. Gorilla's ham hand thoughts. We have to call him that for the next couple of weeks. Hello and kapla, Gorilla. Good to see you. Thank you for being here, my friend and brother. Um, don't forget, Gorilla's doing his special movie in about an hour from now. Probably, 1 hour and 9 minutes from now, my time, 6 p.m. Yep, he's doing it early tonight. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that, Gorilla. I really want to see what you got for us tonight. Really anticipation on that. Okay, so probably up until about 15 minutes before Gorilla gets started, or at least 20 minutes before he gets started, I'm just going to talk about a couple of basic things on this live show. Behalf of myself and beautiful Suzanne and our two beautiful cats, moved by Deja Vu. We're just going to let you know what's going on here on the channel with some future summer plans coming up. I'll even recommend a few movies that'll be coming out in the next few months. Just a couple, like 3 or 4 ones that I'm looking forward to. Um, and, you know, hello, Jeff B. Hail, Mike King Gorilla. Welcome, Jeff B. Good to see you, my friend. Great to see you. So yeah, just let you folks know what's going on and real briefly. Positive Candor, welcome, welcome. Hello all. Good to see you, Positive. PC. Can we call you PC for short? Yeah, it's good to see you, Positive. It really is. Um, okay, so let's get to the summer plans. All right. So as I've said previously, but I'm just going to go ahead and repeat myself one last time. Sure, no problem. Okay, awesome. Yep. And Gorilla says, "Hey, Jeff." Good. And hey, Kendra. Yeah, it's great to see you guys here for sure. Gorilla was first in the box with his kapla, kapla. Yeah. Yep. And Jeff says hi to Positive or to PC. Hey, it works. Okay, so uh, what we got coming up in the summer is currently, as you know, I'm doing my weekly webcam series, but it's called Lunchtime with Mikey and Murdoch 2. Oh, by the way, Murdoch 2 is not available right now. He has to be washed. He has to go into the laundry. I've used him way too much and he's kind of looking, yeah, kind of scraggly. Uh, so he won't be available this week. But I'm still going to title it the way I'm titling it. It's why not put the title there if you're not going to at least mention your sidekick, which is just a damn it doll. But hey, um, but what we plan on doing is after I'm done with reviewing the A Team, and I'm not uh, you know I haven't thought of other series to work with as far as pop culture series. But when A Team is done, everything will be moved forward by a day. So, as you know, I've got my Red Dwarf. I still have 6 more seasons left of that to cover for currently up to its present time. Then that'll move up to Tuesdays. Then I got TOS, which moves up to Wednesdays. And I still have a few more seasons left of Get Smart. That'll move up to Thursdays. Um, you mean the series or the movie? Well, the series we're talking about. Yeah, because with the A Team PC, what we're doing is, go through the rest of the series, and then we will quickly one day we'll talk about the movie. Yeah. hmm Yeah, the one with Liam Neeson and stuff. Yeah, we will do that. Hello, hello, everything, Isabel. Now, gentlemen, behave. We have a lady in the room. Miss Isabel. Hi, Isabel. How are you? Hello, Mikey. Matt 2890, welcome, welcome. Hey, Mikey, hope you're having a great day. Yes, I'm having a good day, actually. It's been good. Suzanne brought some snacks home, and I just ate them, and I'm kind of full now. uh, Isabel says hello to everyone. And Kevin, Theme Park Adventures. Hello, Kevin. Wow, we've got some Larry friends here today. That's awesome. Hey, Mikey. When are you doing the series? Okay, well, this is what's going to happen, PC. After I'm done reviewing the A-Team series on Thursdays, and after I've reviewed the movie, I might do a live stream about the movie. I don't know. Haven't really determined that yet. But after that's all done, what we're going to do is on Mondays, I hope to do a live stream with myself and PvP, and I think a couple of other people, hopefully. Because I think he said he has Mondays off. So this might be a perfect time to do it. What we're going to do is talk about mysteries. And the first thing we're going to talk about is In Search of. That six season series that was narrated by the late and great Leonard Nimoy, who played Spock and all of the Star Trek stuff. Rest in peace, Leonard. And we're going to talk about different subjects, different mysteries. And the first one we're going to do is dedicated to PvP, the Lake Okapogo, Okapago monster. Yeah, and his lake there in British Columbia. So yeah, we're going to talk about that, and that's all coming up in the summer. So that's really the major change we're going to make. Is everything will move up, and then we'll do the mysteries. You know, we'll go with In Search of. We'll go with Beyond Fact or Fiction. We'll go with Ancient Aliens. We'll go with Unsolved Mysteries that had Robert Stack and then the other guy that did it after him. So yeah, I mean that'll be on Mondays. That's what it's going to be. Mystery Mondays, we'll call it. Yeah. And let's see. Isabel said hello to everyone. Kevin says, hey, Mikey. Yep, you see, I just told you what we plan on doing with the series. Kevin is waving. Jeff B says, hail, Isabel and Matt. Isabel saying, hey, Jeff and Matt. Kevin says, hey, everything, Isabel. Since there is a taco here today, do I need to be on my best behavior? Well, Gorilla, I leave that up to you, okay? You're my brother, my friend. You know what? I leave it up to you. Be nice. Okay? I do. I leave it up to you. Jeff P says, hi, Kevin. Kevin says, hey, Jeff. Matt says, hey, Isabel and Jeff. So Kevin is all saying everything, Isabel. Hello. Hey, Kevin from Isabel. Izzy. Do you prefer Izzy or Isabel? I've had an Isabel friend before who I knew was Izzy. She didn't mind that. But if you prefer Isabel, I'd totally go with that. Not a problem. Just B says Gorilla. Best behavior might be fun to watch. Yeah. Awesome. I'm excited. Yeah, Izzy is good. Okay. All right. So Izzy, and then Positive Candor says BC's fine with him. All right, cool. Yeah, no worries. I'll just try to work it into the lexicon. You know me. Okay. So my beautiful wife right now is sleeping. She doesn't mind the sound of my voice. You know, if I'm too loud, she'll probably tell me. But our beautiful moon pie is laying right on top of beautiful Suzanne and just laying there being so gorgeous and cute. Aw. And then of course down at the end is beautiful Deja Vu, and she's just kind of like laying there being adorable. Yeah. We've also because you know, Moon Pie is older. She's like 4 years older than Deja Vu. So we've called her our queen, and then we call uh, Deja Vu our princess. Yeah. So what do you think about that? They're queen and princess. Yeah. Yeah, they are. I mean, they're beautiful and gorgeous cats. Lovely, lovely, beautiful cats. You know, my wife Suzanne has always loved black cats. And they get a especially around Halloween, they get a really bad rap. I think all of you know that pretty much. Yeah, it's very sad. Yeah. Yeah, we got 3 likes. That's awesome. We got 6 of you in the chat. We had 8, and then I just saw it go to 6. Ah, well, I'm not scaring people away. Uh, it's okay. It's okay. Just hope that all the people that are watching, if you like what you see, hit that like button. Helps a lot to the algorithm, I know. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. We have 258 subscribers, family members to our community. They're not just subs, they are family to us. That's why I try to hit everybody with at least a standard moderator wrench. Blue Wrenchy. I'm glad Charlotte got to counting sheep and gave him a blue wrenchy. I know he needed one. So that's good. Let's see. What else is going on? Okay. So I told you our basic summertime plan for this channel will go into mysteries on Mondays, possibly hoping to do them as live streams in the afternoon with my brother, PvP, Pleasant Valley Picker, and we can talk about all the mysteries and stuff, and you know, and I can have like the website which goes right to it to talk about the mystery. I can put that in too. And Park, hey, brother Park, what up, homie? What's up? What's up? True. Hey, Park, how you doing? Kevin says, hey, Park and Sip. Izzy says, hey, Park and Sip. She's laughing. Park is saying, what up, Kevin? What up, Izzy? Isa. Hey. I feel like this is a homecoming or something. This is great. Jeff B says hello to Park and Sip. Yeah, this is great. I love this, guys and gals and gal and gal. One gal. That's right. Park saying, doing well, bro. Editing and chilling. Happy to catch you live, bro. Yeah, this is rare for me, but actually, it's been 8 days, and as I said, I'm somewhat of a numerologist, so I really like things that are like even up. So since I've done 10 special edition JASs, this is my 20th regular JAS. So I figured, oh, cool. So I just want to go ahead and do that before I go to my brother and friend's Gorilla's ham hand thoughts. He's got a special movie for all of us to watch. Yeah, it should be interesting. Good watch party. We'll see how that turns out. Ha ha ha, YouTube homecoming. Yeah, Izzy, yeah. That's what I call it. And Matt says, "Hey, Park and Sip." Good to thank you, Matt, for saying it. Thank you all for saying that. You know that all of you folks are great, and being able to welcome each other, I do acknowledge that. Now I know I'm probably one of the very few that will ever do that, but I do because to me it means a lot. It means that this is a community, and like I said, it's a family. We're family members. We're just saying hello, hey, how you doing? Hadn't seen you, that met, and I'm like, okay, that's what I love doing. That's why I said this channel, and I've mentioned it a few times, but I'll mention it one more time. This channel is all about kindness. We only have kindness here. We love to meet each other. We love to see each other, and I try to acknowledge that. And I know some people think it's kind of boring and think like, oh, well, why would you say hello to every single? But I do because it means a lot to me. I'm an old man. I mean, I'm turning 60 years old. I don't get a lot of, other than the beautiful wife and the 2 beautiful cats. There's no other family up here. There's one guy, okay, Scotty, but not the Scotty you're thinking of, Gorilla. This is another Scotty who's been very good friends with my wife for over 20 years. They used to go to bars and things together, and hang out. Because nobody else in her life was meaningful. Scotty was a fantastic friend, and he still is. And ever since I met my beautiful wife, hey, she is the only person in my life I care for. But I do care for my friends as well. And I had this one, I won't say the word, but a-hole, I'll say that much. But he tried to have 2 of my friends expelled out of my whole group. And he told me, pick your friends, or pick my guidance. And I told him basically, F yourself. And that was it. And he's been banned ever since. He knows where he is. Kentucky. He's a redneck boo shoot. Yeah, I'm being nice. Okay, so you know who that is. Most of you do. I know. I know. I've told you know Gorilla before. Let's see. Okay, so Izzy was laughing because I said it was a YouTube homecoming. Matt said, "Hey to Park." Park says, "What up, Matt? How goes it, friend?" And Park says, "Word on the playground is there's tacos. I love tacos." Well, Gorilla does it out of kindness. Okay, he taco. You ask him, Park. You ask what gorilla means by a taco. Okay, uh, I know, but I'm being kind here. Park says I'm doing well. Thank you, friend. Preach, Mikey. Kindness is rules. Kindness does rule the world, bro. Keep spreading the love, brother. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yes, Park. I hope to spread the word. Continue to spread the kindness gene. Yes. Yes, it says, heck yeah, I love tacos, burritos, tortas, tamales. I love enchiladas, man, from Taco Bell, or some people call it Taco Hell. But I used to make the darn best enchiladas in the world. No lie. I am not. I'm not just. I'm not just being modest. When I worked for Taco Bell, I made the best enchiladas ever. People came back for those things. I love them, man. I gave an extra little bit of sauce. I threw in some extra minced onions. You name it. It was fantastic. Yeah. Izzy says, "Oh no, that's a brave friend." Yes. Taco Hell. I love that. Yeah. I know, and most people do. Yeah. Most people enjoy Taco Hell. I get it. I do. I understand. Let's see, 10 people. Wow, thank you so much, everyone, for being in the chat here, and 4 likes. Well, you know what? Let's bump up those likes a little bit if you want to. It's totally up to you guys and gals. Yeah, just bump them up a little. Yeah, there we go. Now we got another one. Awesome. Thank you. Okay, so let's tell you about 4 films I'm pretty much in. That me and Suzanne are pretty much interested in. Maybe 5. I'm trying to count it down myself. Okay, so one of the movies we really like that we want to go see is Jurassic World Rebirth. Now, I'm a huge Scarlett Johansson fan. I really like her. There are some questionable movies she did before, some really real bad stinkers, but overall, I think that she, uh, can do a lot of stunts herself, and I know that she can get really crazy sometimes, but yeah, I don't mind. And just seeing dinosaurs going after her because she's a learned scientist in this film. Yeah. I think that's all that needs to be said. She's they're going after her, so we'll see. Yes. Ah, well, there you go. That's see that Izzy gives the thumb, and that's what Gorilla says. He says, if I can get some ladies on the cigar lounge, I'll call the stream a taco and sausage party. Aha! That's why you would call it that. I see. Now I understand. I had to be knocked upside the head a few times, Gorilla, to understand that from your big hairy paws. Oh, excuse me, your ham hands. It's all in fun. Taco Bell took grilled stuffed burritos off their menu. I'm bummed. Yeah, dude, what was up with that? Why did they take the grilled stuffed burritos off? At least they were grilled and they were cooked. And Sir Lemon Pie says, "Hi, Mikey. Happy Sunday. Hello to you, Lemon. Good to see you, my friend." And Hakeem. Hello, Mikey in chat. I hope everybody's doing well. Folks, you may want to know this. Hakeem was one of the very first people to come and be a part of our family of subscribers. When my previous PC to this, excuse me, pause of candor, my previous computer was a piece of crap. And Hakeem was there for us from the very beginning. So, Hakeem, it's always an immense pleasure when you're here. Thank you so much. And all of you, it's an immense pleasure when all of you are here too. Lemon says, "Hey, Gorilla, what is with Ham Hand as the name?" Okay. See, Lemon is brave enough to ask you now, Gorilla. Well, now, Lemon, if you watched this last night, uh, I did 4 streams yesterday, folks. Can you believe that? 4 live streams, and I was on 4 different panels. That's a lot of talking. Yeah, and I'm a chatterbox, so yeah, that was insane. Um, okay. Jeff B says, "Hail, Sir Lemon," and Lemon says, "Howdy, Jeff." And Izzy goes, "Oh man," Hakeem goes, "Kapla lemon." Oh, that's why. Makes sense. Yeah, Park. Hakeem, hey, hey. Jeff says, "Hi, Hakeem." Scurvy, you must not have watched last night's Cigar Lounge. Short story short, had a dumbass in my cherry cola short calling me a fat man and that he has ham hands and needs to diet. Then the pansy pulled something. Yeah, it's one of the best channels on YouTube, filled with such amazing friends. Yeah, Hakeem, it is. It's great. Hello, Hakeem from Izzy. Lemon says, "No, I didn't watch that stream yet." Ah, okay. Thanks for explaining. Yeah, Gorilla says, uh, Finity, who we don't like to talk about, but he acted like Finity, deleted his comments after I told him that insulting random people on the internet was a sign of low intelligence. Granted, Gorilla, and you did the right thing. Yikes, that's not nice. Yeah, that's not nice. Yeah, I know, Izzy. Yeah, but it does happen. There are trolls on the internet that are really nasty people. hmm And I've got enemies. Do you want to know how many enemies I have? I have 270 plus enemies on the internet. I kid you not. I have that many enemies on this channel. That's 270 people around the world, including one dumb redneck down in Kentucky, who I won't mention the name, but they all hate me. Yeah. Oh, and that dumbass over, excuse me, dumb person over in New York. Yeah. Anyway, Izzy says, "Yikes, that's not nice." Yeah. Hakeem says, "Hello, Jeff, Gorilla, Izzy." Lemon says, "At least become friends with Gorilla for 3 years, like Mikey and I before calling him fat." Oh no, Gorilla's not a fat man. Now I'm a fat man. I weigh 270 pounds. Okay, I granted I've lost 30, and I'm happy about that. But my wife has lost a lot more than me, and I'm just kind of depressed a little bit because I don't get out as much. I don't like to go out as much. I used to be a real social animal. I used to go out, I was a true extrovert. I loved to go out. I did. I loved to talk to people. But over the years, I found out they were fake, they were liars. In fact, it was my wife who exposed a bunch of my so called friends that I knew in a bar once or twice or whatever. They were all talking behind my back. Oh, but they found a way to hide it so they would never have to talk to me in person. But one time I went to the restroom, she was listening, and I called them out on it. And they couldn't say anything else because she heard them. She was a witness. So yeah, I lost a lot of friends that night. But it happens, right? Because yeah, and Akeem is laughing his ass off. Yeah. I right, I get it. Okay. So that's one movie we're looking forward to is you know, Jurassic World Rebirth. The next one we're kind of looking forward to is features Anna de Armas, who was in No Time to Die, as for a brief few moments as a CIA agent, newly CIA agent, that worked with James Bond, Daniel Craig, and now she's in this film called uh, Ballerina from the world of John Wick, and she has her own personal story, of revenge and things like that. And well, she comes across John later on, played by Keanu Reeves. So it looks really good, and she's great action. She does a lot of her own stunts. She's really good at that. She's a ballet dancer by trade. She did ballet. She did dancing, other stuff. She's great. She does a lot of her own moves and things like that. So it's gonna be good. I know it's gonna be good. Yeah, it's called Ballerina. So yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I definitely am. The next one, of course, we're all looking forward to is Superman, right? July 11th. James Gunn. Uh, I got to be honest here, folks, okay? I am looking forward to the movie, but I am nervous about a few key characters in it. One person in particular is Nicholas Holt, who is playing the dome-headed Lex Luthor. Um, you know, I'm not so worried about uh, the actor playing Superman. I'm not worried about the actress playing Lois Lane. I'm more worried about Nicholas Holt because he did such a good job in Renfield. You guys remember that? When he starred alongside Nicolas Cage, who was, Dracula. And I thought, bringing it to modern day, and I thought that Nicholas did a great job in that movie. So for him to go ahead and play the ultimate villain that opposes, Superman in Lex Luthor, I am a bit nervous because, well, okay, let me try to kind of explain it. If Superman fails, they're going to put it all on the actor playing Superman, right? Or they're just going to go ahead and blame James Gunn and say you're a total idiot, whatever happens. The writing, all of this stuff. You're going to blame everybody. Um, But with Nicholas Holt, I mean, if he gets accused of bringing down a movie because either his portrayal of Lex Luthor is going to be crap, or if it's just going to be good, it may come down to that. And I'm looking forward to hoping that it's going to be good. I don't want it to be bad. That's the thing. That's why I'm nervous only about his role. I really don't care what happens with everybody else. And I do want to see, well, but with the dog, that's playing Crypto, I want to see how Crypto does because you've never seen Crypto in any of the other Superman different, movies or different TV series he did or anything else. You never saw him. But now you have Crypto from the comics that James Gunn just decided to go, voila, here is Crypto, with the cape on and everything else. He's a bit, little bitty mutt kind of dog, and he's got the big cape, and I'm excited. I'm excited. I am. So, can't wait to see Crypto. Yeah, see how he does. All right. The next one we're looking forward to a little bit is when they bring back the Fantastic Four, and of course they're gonna have Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor, Victor Von Doom. So yeah, I mean that should be interesting. Um, I'm kind of excited for the actors and actress, who will play the Fantastic Four. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be pretty good. Um, it's called Fantastic Four First Steps, is what it's called. Yeah, it should be good. I can't see anything wrong with it. I mean, I've seen, some trailers and things like that. So it looks really good. Yeah, yeah, it does look good. Let's see. Let's see. So I mentioned uh, Jurassic World, Superman, um, Fantastic Four. Let's see. Oh, and hello, Moira Kitty. Meow meow. Meow y'all. Well, well now, Gorilla, it's not quite a sausage fest. We do have Izzy, and now we got Miss Moira Kitty. So there are a couple tacos for you. Hello, Moira. Good to see you. Meow meow. Meow meow. It's good to see you, sweetheart. Yes, hi, Moira from Lemon. Yeah, very cool. Lemon says it would be cool if Crypto deleted the bad guys in the movie, but I doubt we will see that. Well, if he defeats them, yes, that would be cool. Uh, oh, yeah, I was about to mention that, Larry. Thank you. Yes, I'm looking forward to seeing the Karate Kid Legends movie. Yes, with that was the other one I was going to mention. Thank you, Be Yourself Adventures, my brother of 50 years, Mr. Larry. Welcome, welcome. Uh, okay. Before I mention the Karate Kid Legends movie, which I know just came out, I think. And of course that features Jackie Chan, Ralph Macchio, and of course the new kid who's going to be trained by both of these, karate masters. Should be good. Yeah. But before I do that, I do want to mention that I am not a huge Tom Cruise fan. Now, Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning uh, is open now. Part two. It's the final one, and yeah, he's hanging from a biplane, and there's a couple other things, but I'm just not into that. And I'll tell you why, real quick. When I watched Fallout with Henry Cavill, that was in. I think it was Henry Cavill and Tom. And I don't know. I think the writers just lost their way. I think that's what happened. And kind of after that, I mean, okay, there's so many times that you could have Tom Cruise be the headliner and try to save your movie, especially if you're not even trying. And I don't know, but in Fallout, I don't think the writers even tried. That's just being honest there, Larry. I don't think they gave their all. And I don't think they were trying after that. So that's why I'm not big into that movie. Um, it is available though now. I believe it's out there. So and Larry's seen it. He liked it. So yeah. Um, yes, and of course, Karate Kid Legends looks really good, and I'm looking forward to the fight scenes where Jackie Chan and you know and Daniel San, played by Ralph Macchio. I can't wait till they get to where they're fighting bad people, and they're in, I think, a parking lot or something like that. So it's kind of weird, yeah. But it looks good. It looks good. Boy, you guys, ever since Moira came in, you're blowing up the chat here. This is awesome. Yeah. So Lemon says hi, Moira, and yeah, Mike, you haven't mentioned the new Mission Impossible movie or the new Karate Kid movie. Well, I just did mention Legends, so I am looking forward to that. The Tom Cruise one, maybe not so much. Hakeem says, "Hey Moira." Moira says, "Purr, lemon pie," and hello Moira from Gorilla. Moira says, "Meow meow." Hakeem, and she said, "Hugs Gorilla." And Moira, you have to come to tonight's mystery movie. You won't forget it. Yes, you have to come to Gorilla's thing here, which is coming up in about 39 minutes at 6 o'clock Eastern Time. I will mention that one more time before you guys leave. Hakeem says, "Hey, Larry." Larry says, "Hello, everyone." Gorilla says, and hello, Hakeem. And Moira says, "That sounds fun, Gorilla." Gorilla says, "Hey, Larry." Lemon says, "Hey, Larry." Moira says, "Meow, Larry." Hakeem says, "I will be there, Gorilla, LOL." And Moira says, "Speaking of movies, there seems to be an interesting horror movie with Pete Davidson of all people, and oddly, it looks good." I have kind of heard of that, Moira. Do you know what the title is? I'm probably have already seen it in trailers, but yeah. Hakeem says, "I can't wait to see what movie it is." LOL. Larry says, "Hey, lemon pie," and meow meow, Moira. Gorilla, I think Lemon says, "I think that comment is still there, or it's a different one." Moira says, "Some of y'all have forgot to hit the like button." Like button. The like button. Thank you, Moira. Yeah, we got 7 likes and 7 people watching. Very cool. Larry says, "I have the total opposite opinion on that, Mike. I thought Mission Impossible was absolutely incredible. In fact, I saw it twice. That's how much I liked it." Well, hey, Larry, I mean, you know, that's how much you like Tom Cruise. That's totally cool, man. I have no issue with you on that, honestly. It's just that I have an issue with the people that write the movies. Okay, they haven't shown to me since Fallout that they really, you know, care. Okay, I mean, me, I can say that, but yeah, I just wish the writing was a little bit better. The action is great. I'm sure it is. I'm sure the action, the stunts, things that Tom Cruise does, things like that. I'm sure they're awesome. Okay, I'm sure they are. But I just wish writing was better in that issue. That's all I say. Larry says, "Hey, Gorilla." Uh, Gorilla said he deleted the one where he called me a ham hand. Really? Moira says, "I don't think it's come out yet." Okay. The Pete Davidson horror movie is called The Home. Oh, The Home. Okay, sure. Yeah. Well, tell it to Suzanne because she really likes horror films. We just saw a horror film. We saw Until Dawn. Um, yeah, and then we just saw Bloodlines yesterday. Yeah, we saw or the other day. Excuse me, the other day we saw Final Destination Bloodlines. Fantastic movie. Gives complete closure to the entire franchise. Oh, and again, spoiler: everybody dies. It's all complete. It's all complete. Even even Tony Todd, he passed away. Rest his soul. After the movie, he did 2 more and then he passed. But he was going through stomach cancer at the time, and he went through his scenes, right? and he was improvising. He was still acting like he knew what he was doing. And it's a powerful scene when he's there talking to the remaining bloodline family that's supposed to be knocked off. And it was this family that started all the other five films. The people they saved from this big explosion in a thing called Skyview. It's a like a tower that looks like something out of the Space Needle there in Seattle, right, Germ? Thanks. Anyway, so after that, but then the lady who saved them, she's played by Brie Basinger, no relation to Kim Basinger, by the way. She spells it with two S's, not one. But she did a great job, and she saved everyone. But the problem is when she saved them, it led to the other events of plane, train, or no, I'm sorry, plane, highway, racing track, um, the bridge, and of course the roller coaster thing. So yeah, it led to all of that. So that was insane, but it was great. Yeah, we loved uh, Final Destination Bloodlines. It was fantastic. Gave it an A+. I loved it. I loved it. So did she. Yeah. Uh, yeah. And Lemon says, thanks for reminding me. Actually, I just hit like. Yeah. Lemon says, having to watch Pete Davidson may be its own horror. Well, you never know. Hakeem says, hello. I was just going to say, watching an hour of Davidson is its own horror film. Yes, he's also in a movie with Eddie Murphy, Hakeem says. And Larry says, see, I've gotten away of watching gory movies anymore. Oh, see, I've gotten away from watching, gory movies anymore, Mike, because it just doesn't seem to make sense anymore watching movies from years ago to what I love or is what I love, and they should get back to real movies. Well, now I'm just letting you know, uh, it had been almost 15 years, 14, I think, yeah, 14 years between Final Destination 5 and this one, and it took a while to get it back, but when they did, like I said, Larry, they did a perfect complete closure of the entire franchise. So if you go ahead, buy the first five films, and then when this one comes out in a few months, get it, you'll have all six and you're done. You can watch all six Final Destination films together then. And you'll see why there's connections between the other five films and this one, number six. Yeah, a lot of great connections. My wife loved Bloodlines, but I told her I won't see a movie like that anymore. It's gotten too gory. Well, what do you expect? Everybody died. Spoiler alert. Yeah, they're all gone. Bloodworth, who played the coroner, right? And then he's working in a hospital, sitting there, and of course he knows he's going to die because Lois, who the or Iris, I'm sorry, Iris, who was the older lady, when she walked out of her cabin, and dies in the beginning. As soon as she walked out, she knew death was waiting for her, knew all this time, and then when she went out, and that's what started it. It started up the death's list. I thought it was great. No, I really enjoyed it. I really did. Well, we got 8 likes and 9 people watching. So awesome, awesome. Thank you all. I appreciate this. I really do. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I mentioned Legends, the others. Okay, so if there's any movie that you're looking forward to, let me know in the comments, please. Let me know what summer movie you saw for a trailer, and see if I haven't seen it yet. I would love to see it. Sure, if it's worth to watch, right? Totally. But I'll acknowledge it. I will acknowledge it. I'll acknowledge everybody's choices. Let's see. So the last one I'm thinking of is what was originally from Toma, or Troma. Sorry, Troma. That was Troma. Right. They did this 3-movie series, which were all really bad. But I mean, bad as when they were funny and we were laughing at them. Called The Toxic Avenger. And Peter Dinklage, along with Kevin Bacon and Elijah Wood. This movie was supposed to come out 2 years ago during the dreaded pandemic. See now, YouTube, I didn't mention the C word because you probably would have gone nuts and said, well, were you mentioning it? No, 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 I didn't. I just said it was a bad disease thing. And, and so this movie got held back. So when it got moved forward because now everything's kind of cool, but you never know, right? So it's out there, and on August 27th, the Toxic Avenger will be coming out with Dinklage playing, the guy from the Game of Thrones. He'll be playing Toxic Avenger. And like I said, it has Kevin Bacon in it as the villain. It's got Elijah Wood as some kind of assassin, I guess, which he played in Sin City, right? And I mean, like, it's it looks good. It does. And hello, Daniel's Hot Topics. Hello, Mikey. Welcome, Daniel. Daniel, you awesome dude. Thank you, man. Uh, oh, cool. You got to watch the Karate Kid movie Legends. Awesome. Yeah, don't, if you did watch it, Daniel, don't say anything, okay? Because I know Suzanne and I would like to go see it ourselves. But if we don't get a chance, then you can talk about it all you want. So, yeah. But that's awesome, dude. I bet it was good. Yeah. Hakeem says hello to Daniel's Hot Topics. Yeah, Elijah Wood is an assassin, yes, in the Toxic Avenger. I figured he was. Yeah, I figured he was. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Well, did I call that or did I call that? I'm telling you, Elijah Wood. Oh, he's weird. Anyway, yeah, so cool. Thank you, Daniel. Yeah. And Daniel says, Hakeem. Hello, Hakeem. So welcome yourself, Daniel, to everybody here in the chat. We have 11 people watching. We got 9 people who gave us a heads up like. Thank you so much. Uh, yeah, folks, we got probably about I'll say about another 10 minutes or so. And then I want to go to, Gorilla's mystery movie, tonight. It starts at 6 p.m. Eastern time. That would be 3 o'clock Pacific, 4 o'clock in the Mountain Time Zone, 5 o'clock in his center of the universe. So, yeah, should be interesting. And Gorilla says, "Hey, Daniels." And Daniel says, "No, I said I wish I could watch the Karate Kid. Oh, I cannot find it on my streaming service. Oh, all right. That's what you're talking about. Well, it just came out, sir. I know it's in the theater now. I think it just came out. Yeah. So if Suzanne and I get a chance, we'll hope to go see it. And Gorilla's hand thoughts. Hello, Gorilla. How's it going? From Daniel. Oh, cool. Yeah. Very, very cool. Alrighty, so I just mentioned a few summer movies that we're looking forward to here at MikeySuzeFour. I also mentioned what our plans are for the summer when we start to discuss mysteries, mystery shows. Like I said, In Search of, uh, you know, amazing Unsolved Mysteries, Ancient Aliens, History Channel, all of that. So I'm looking forward to it. The summer is going to be a lot of fun. And like I said, if you want us to do some live streaming, we can. I'll ask that question. I think later today, when I get a chance to post a poll there, we'll ask you: do you want us to do these mystery shows in a live streaming fashion or not? And just let us know. Um, let's see. Daniel says, "Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. A lot of people are angry at the Doctor Who finale, The Reality War." Yes, and they got rid of the African actor who played him, and now they got a woman that came back. That's what I'm hearing from Doctor Who. So, wow. Um, Hakeem says it's not a movie, but I kind of look forward to Stranger Things season 5. Oh yeah, well, I heard about Stranger Things. Yeah, it does look kind of bizarre. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of weird. I never got into that Stranger Things series. For a movie you would never forget, whether that's a good thing or a bad is up to you. There is the link that Gorilla has posted to his special movie. Like I said, it'll start in approximately 25 minutes. So I'm going to have to hurry up my show here so I can get over to Gorilla's uh, hand thoughts, his thing. Daniel says, I love Ancient Aliens and I believe a lot of it. Yeah, we're going to be talking about those mysteries too, Daniel. A lot of things about that. So, yes. And if you ever want to be a part of that with us, Daniel, let us know. Let me know in a message or something like that. That would be cool. And there is Larry. advertising his Be Yourself Adventures. Very cool, Larry. You know, all of you do have a standard blue wrenchy, and you're all allowed. And I told you, you can advertise your channel if you got content on it, or even if you don't have a few things of content. But if you do have playlists that you download things from, go ahead and advertise your channel here on this channel. Do it, please. I would highly encourage it. And Larry, thank you for posting yours. Larry says, I have a new video coming out, which is about Bumblebee and Crown King, Arizona. Ooh, I love those towns. Yeah, very cool, Larry. Please be careful when you're out there, too. Make sure you bring plenty of water. Bumblebee and Crown King are pretty isolated. I mean, they're on the freeway, but they're pretty isolated towns, and you really do need to bring lots and lots of water. Please say to me that you will, okay? Um, let's see. Daniel said they got rid of Shuri Gatwa. Why? I liked him, and he was talking about staying on for years to come. Well, there was a lot of issues with race, with his race, with racism. Yeah, Daniel. Um, he wasn't understanding why people were so vehement about him, and he thinks it was some racist remarks that people made. So that's why he's probably decided not to do it. And they did give him a way out so that somebody else could come in and play it. Yeah, and Billy Piper, right, is the new Doctor, and she was a former companion of the Doctor. Yes. Um, yeah, Gorilla, go ahead. He says, "Can I advertise my OnlyFans?" Yes, Gorilla, please. Yes, you can. I gave you the wrench. You can. I already did the adventure yesterday, Mike, but thank you. Oh, okay. Oh, you did it already. Awesome. Okay. I'm sorry. I thought I'm sorry, Larry. I thought you were going to go do it, and I'm like, lots of water, but you already did. Okay, wonderful. I'm glad you're all right then. Uh, Daniel says, I think that Shooty Godwin must have gotten into an argument with Russell T. Davis, and maybe Russell got mad and said, "You're fired." Maybe, but he's also saying that it had something to do with racist remarks. Now, I don't know if that's true, and YouTube overlords don't hate me for that line because I don't know. I don't know the whole story. So, I mean, just, yeah. You know what, Daniel? I would do a little bit more further research on that, see where that goes where it takes you. But anyway, I do see it's almost 5:40, so let's go ahead and do a quick prayer for everybody that's here. And in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Dear Lord, thank you for this wonderful thing we call social media. Today we have 11 people who have given of their time, a few minutes here and there to come by, give us all the prayers, love, and support to MikeySuzeFour, and we appreciate every single one of you for being a part of this today. And over these last 20 JASs, along with the last 10 special edition JASs, or just another streams that we've done, I have met many wonderful people on this channel. I have met so many awesome persons that have their own channels that can create their own content, that they can do a lot of goodwill and they exude a lot of goodwill to the public at large. And these are the kind of YouTube channels we need, Lord. We need people to be kind, to be generous to a fault, to be understanding, to be tolerant, to be loving. We need more channels like this. There is a lot of chaotic channels out there that I wouldn't even bother to go see because they're just too chaotic, because they're just too disruptive and too destructive. So I would say, please help us all to become better people, Lord, every single day. Watch over the people that we have in our prayers right now, including Larry's family, Suzanne, uh, you know, both our J brothers, from Louisiana, Michigan, everybody we care about. Let's make sure that they all get what they need, Lord, in your own special way. So for yourself, Lord, your Son, Jesus Christ, the most blessed Virgin Mary, the Holy Spirit, for our patron saints, Saint Suzanne is hers, Saint Michael the Archangel is mine. We all ask you to pray for us. So for all that, we ask and pray, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen. And So hopefully we can all uh, enjoy ourselves and be more appreciative of life and to love one another as as God loved us, as Jesus loved us. Yeah, problem is these people claim everything is racist. That's true, Gorilla. It's unfortunate. It really is. Yeah, it says on June 26, 2025 will be the 30th anniversary of Batman Forever. I am going to celebrate it, and I hope that WB does something special for it. I hope they revisit that world in a Flash sequel to the reboot. Yeah, yeah, that would be kind of cool. That's right. I believe they are doing something with that, Daniel. They're going to do a special tribute, I believe, to Val Kilmer. Right? He was in Batman Forever. Of course, he's gone now. So yeah, I mean, I hope they do special for him. Yeah, that would be good. Yeah, that's cool. I didn't know it was their 30th anniversary. So yeah, cool. Yeah, that was a great film. Alrighty, so I want to thank Daniel's Hot Topics, Gorillas, Ham Hand Thoughts, and Be Yourself Adventures. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Miss Moira Kitty, thank you, Moira. Hakeem, thank you, Hakeem, for being here. Alrighty, and let's see. Scrolling, scrolling. Mr. Lemon Pie, or Sir Lemon Pie as we know him. Thank you, Sir Lemon. Yep, we mentioned Moira. Let's see here. And we had Park and Sip. Thank you, brother Park and Sip, for being here and for bringing the game. And appreciate that. That means a lot to me and Suzanne. And everything Isabel, Izzy, thank you. Positive Candor, PC. Thank you, PC. I appreciate you. Thank you. Jeff B. Thank you, Jeff B. There's Park. And let's see. There's Izzy. And of course, we had Kevin Theme Park Adventures. Thank you, Kevin. Matt 2890. Thank you, Matt. All right. Kevin Theme, there he is. Yeah. Please, and there's PC. I'll make sure I get everybody. Okay. And of course, Gorillas, Hamhead Thoughts. Yes, I did mention him. He was first in the box today. Alrighty. And yep, and there's Daniel. Oops, correction, June 16th, 2025. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's my wife Suzanne's birthday is June 16th. Oh, so cool. Yeah, that's awesome. All right, so we got 9 likes. We got 10 people who are watching. So awesome. Let's go ahead and shut down because we do want to go to Gorilla's Ham Hand Thoughts show. He's got a movie coming up and he's going to show us Watch Party live stream. So make sure you guys and gals get a chance to go visit and say hello to Gorilla. Say kapla. And Dr. Chase Marine is my favorite Batman woman. She is the best. Yeah, Nicole Kidman. Yeah, she is. Yeah, she is. She's very good. Yeah, very good. And of course, it had Tommy Lee Jones in it too as you know Two Face. Yeah. So I mean, pretty awesome. Jim Carrey is the Riddler. Yeah. Okay. You know, Chris O'Donnell is Robin. All right. But yeah, I mean, there was some questionable choices, but still, overall, a decent film by Joel Schumacher. Tom Cruise was a fool to leave her and let her go. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Alrighty. So, thank everybody here for being here for the chat for JAS 20. Again, make sure we go over and visit Gorilla. When you go, type in the hashtag MikeySuzeFour raid, hashtag MikeySuzeFour raid, and say hello to him when you get there. And of course, Charlotte Night Star the Werewolf. I did, like I said, I subbed to Ava Lanker, or Alva Lanker. So thank you for acknowledging me there. And of course, to our brother Curtis Selby, who also had a very good, nothing to see here citizen or the voice of Northern Oklahoma. Yes, always fun. And let's see. And Izzy gives us the big thank you. Dan says, I remember back in 1995, I asked people, is Jim Carrey funny in Batman Forever? People said, not really. He's just acting his normal crazy self. You know. Hakeem says, thanks for the stream, Mikey. See you all at Gorillas. Okay, we will see everybody at Gorillas. We got 9 likes. We had 9 people watching. This is awesome. I want to say goodbye. Take care, everyone. Oh, and as we always say here, remember, we always say that Suzanne mentions, leave everything in God's hands. It's a great piece of advice. My brother Larry of Be Yourself Adventures, who was here, I mentioned him, but thank you, Larry, for arriving, being here with the rest of your friends. He does say, always be yourself. And what I say here is always expect the unexpected. That is my meme to all of you for this channel. And of course, finally, last but not least, that great man, Gene Siskel, who said, and now the aisle is closed. So, and we're dedicating this to all of our friends today. And Lisa, I'm glad you made it back home safe to Suffolk, England. Thank you so much again for all the wonderful generosity and caring and kindness you showed to us when you came to visit us here in Toronto. So thank you again, Miss Lisa, and hopefully we'll see you in later on this month. All right. So God bless America. God bless Canada. God bless England. God bless everyone in this world. This is just the one world we have. Excuse me. It's just the one world we have. We got to take care of it. Make sure that all of you are doing your best to do so, because that will mean the world. And of course, peace from MikeySuzeFour. So, on behalf of my beautiful wife, Suzanne, my beautiful cats, Moon Pie and Deja Vu, I want to thank you all for being here. I really appreciate this. This is fantastic. This is wonderful. And I'm on my way to Gorilla's watch party. So, the link is right there. I left it. I left it as live chat replay. So it is there available. If you get a chance, click on it, go there, come join us. And remember, put hashtag MikeySuzeFour raid on that, okay? That would be most appreciated. All right, so take care, everyone. We'll see you next time. And remember this one little thing. Love is a precious thing. Embrace it, enjoy it, and nourish it. And you will find that when you give of yourself in a loving way, that love will be reciprocated a millionfold. So remember that. Take care, everybody. We'll see you next time. Oh, yes, tomorrow, we do have regular time, 12 noon, the 2 episodes that I review of Red Dwarf. And I may not have Murdoch 2 with me, but we'll still be able to do the stream. So the webcam. So make sure you all come tomorrow to watch. Take care, everybody. We'll see you next time. And God bless.